Hi, my name is Shannon. I'm going to be your social worker. Welcome to our agency. What's your name?
Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. So, first things first, I just wanted to go ahead and have you sign our confidentiality agreement. Pretty much what it's going to say is whatever you say today isn't going to be heard outside of this room. However, if you do show like signs of harm to yourself or others, I will have to tell my supervisor.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's the paper. And so, what brings you into the office today?
I've just been feeling really stressed at home lately.
Okay.
I'm a single parent. I have 2 kids, and I've just been getting I've just been really stressed out lately at home.
Okay. So you said you had 2 children.
Mhm.
How old are they?
They're 10 and 7.
Okay, so they're younger.
Mhm.
And are you by yourself? You said you're a single mom.
Yeah, their father doesn't really want anything to do with them.
Okay, so dad's not present at all then?
No.
Okay, so what exactly is making you stressed out? Like, what's starting?
Well, just being able to make ends meet every month and try and pay the bills. It's been really hard lately.
Okay.
And the kids are getting older now, so they're starting to be a little more crazy, running around the house all the time.
Okay.
And it's just been kind of hectic.
Okay, so did you want to come in yourself, or did somebody tell you about coming in?
Well, I just have been feeling really stressed out, and I noticed I've been taking it out on my kids lately. So I just wanted to come and talk to somebody and get some help with maybe anger problems or ways to deal with stress better.
All right. So you said you're stressed because of bills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, what kind of work are you doing? Could that also be a stressor that may be adding?
Yeah, I work during the day, but I work 9 to 5, and it's a little stressful working. I work in sales, so I'm with dealing with the public all day.
Okay.
But I have somebody who watches the kids when they get home from school for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good, but it's getting harder to pay them. And
so what do you notice about yourself when you're getting stressed out? Are you doing things, or?
I just get more quick with my kids.
When you say quick, what do you mean by quick?
Just I've never hit them, but I just find myself getting more frustrated with them.
So what I'm hearing is you're kind of getting snappy.
Mm-hmm.
Or is your tone of voice maybe becoming line
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah.
So if I'm hearing correctly, you can feel yourself getting more angrier with the kids, and you're stopping yourself from not wanting to hit them. You're at least recognizing that that's what is what's happening. So is just the kids making you stressed out, and the work, and paying the bills? Is there anything else though?
I keep trying to get their father involved with their life, but he just doesn't want anything to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
He was there for the first couple years, and then he started getting distant, and he left, and we haven't really heard from him.
Okay, and when you say distant, did he move away, or did he just not call anymore, or?
Well, it started when he lived with us, and he just kind of excluded himself from a lot of the family outings, which the kids started to notice, and then he just packed his bags and left.
And how long ago was this?
It was about 5 years ago.
Okay, so the kids were relatively young. The other one though, is it a he or a she? Your
She.
kids? She. Does she remember her dad? Or
not. I mean, she does, but not as vividly as my older one.
Okay. So with the father, did you try getting parental support from him by any chance, by going to court, or?
I tried, but he keeps skipping out on his court dates. So the cops and the police haven't been really supportive and helpful. But I don't know what else to do.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that you're really just stressed out right now. You're at your almost breaking point with the kids. They're young, so of course they're going to be a little bit wild and boisterous. But also the job, because you're the only person that's the breadwinner. So it's up to you to make ends meet, pretty much, and you're not getting any help from the children's father. And So that's going to be one of your main stressors. What exactly is it that you want to like do about this? Did you want to learn maybe how to handle the stress with your kids, or did you want to maybe figure out ways in order to, with your job, or?
Well, I want to definitely learn how to better manage my stress so that I don't take it out on my children all the time.
Okay. So I have some ideas that maybe could help with how to manage some stress. And one idea that I could have, if it works for you, you work every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you said 9 to 5, so you're pretty busy, and then you have some time with your kids. Throughout the day, this is just an idea, but maybe if you're getting stressed out at work, and maybe you don't know exactly what exactly is stressing you out that right moment, you could write it down really quickly, just being like, this is one stressor that's really bothering me right now. And you can keep a journal almost. And you can even do that after when the kids go to bed, at nighttime. Just write down stressors that day that you noticed at work. But what exactly is it that the kids are doing that you can see yourself with, that's a trigger that you really...
It's not even that they're bad and wild. It's just sometimes if I'm trying to get them to do their homework and I don't want to do it, I just get frustrated because I just want them to work with me. They know that it's, as much as they can understand, they know that it's a crazy time in their life. So it's just frustrating when I'm trying to cook dinner and then they're not doing their homework, and then the older one's hitting the little one, and so I always have to break them up too.
Yeah. And when you said you tell your kids it's a stressful time, do you actually sit down with them and explain to them what's going on?
They've asked me is Daddy ever coming back, and I try to stay positive with them because I don't want them to be sad.
Right. No, and that's good, and I'm happy to hear that you sit down and that you're actually explaining to them, because it's great, because some people, I'm sure, who are in the same predicament, they just let it off their shoulders and they don't explain enough. But that's great that it's hearing that you're caring enough about your kids. You keep on reassuring them it's going to get better, and that you want to help get things together. So with your husband, you said that you went after him for some support, for parental support. And yet, he still is not, following through. With that, there's probably only so much that can happen. They probably, I guess I'm assuming that they have a warrant out for his arrest. Is that what they told you?
Yeah, but they never really seem to follow through with anything.
Okay. Have you talked with anybody? Do you have, any friends that you've been talking to about, your kids, with the stress that you've been going through?
My sister, she was in the same situation a little bit ago too, so she understands, but sometimes it's hard talking to her because it'll bring her back. So that's why I came here.
It'll bring her back to her past, is what you're saying. So I really want to go ahead and work on maybe relieving your stress, because you said when you feel it coming on to you, you don't want to hit your kids, and you get really I guess upset with them about them not listening, but they are young, like you said. Another thing that I believe may help you is maybe just taking some time to yourself. On the weekends, I know you're with your kids most of the time, and you don't get to see them during the day because they're at school. But you are fortunate enough to be with them at nighttime and with dinner. But is there anything that you specifically enjoy doing that may help relieve some stress that you can do after the kids are in bed, or on the weekends that you can do for maybe an hour or two by yourself? Is there anything that you can think of?
I always like to read.
Okay, so reading. So something that's a little bit more on the down low.
Yeah,
that's quiet.
It calms me.
Okay, so that makes you feel calm and just relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. From this session, what I'm seeing is that you're a really caring mom, and that you really want to see yourself become a better parent, and that you're seeing that you're getting stressed out and you want to better yourself from that. So I think it's great that you've come in. And what I'm thinking would be a great idea is that if you want to, maybe bringing your kids, farther down, if you want to. Bring them in just to see, like, how you interact with them. It would be, like, a good idea, maybe just to do some kind of family counseling. What do you think about that idea?
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah?
Mhm.
It's a great idea to bring in the family, maybe just to see, like, how the family dynamic takes place, and, also, later down the line, maybe just see how your stress has, like, lessened, how you interact with them differently, maybe over the sessions. It would be a good idea to see that. Goals that we came up with, do you think that they may be helpful to you? Like with, like, keeping, like, a journal, or maybe taking a couple hours here and there to, like, read and just, like,
Yeah.
observe the day.
Mhm.
Do you think that could have helped out a little bit more?
Yeah, I think they would help, because I think sometimes, like, I definitely need that downtime.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And also, I know you said about, like, your husband, the money's tight right now. And so I think also, like, pushing to make sure that you do get the support for your kids is also, important.
Mhm.
And so I would like to see, over the couple weeks, that progress a little bit more as well, just to get, like, the funds that your kids do need. So, did you want to come in? How did you want to come in? Like, next week, or did you want to do, like, every other week? What's best for your schedule?
Next week's good. Maybe, like, once a week.
Okay, so same time then?
Mhm.
All right, that's
Yeah.
perfect then. All right, so it was great to meet you, Jessica.
Thank you.
I hope everything turns out well.
Thank you.
Thank you.